Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Many women just want a dick appointment. You know what? Some women, they just want some sex. Seriously. You know what? I've done several videos saying that. And I still get pushback from men. Oh, well, if they wanted, they would just have sex with any man or any like that, or it'd be easier. Okay, first of all, let's clear that up. They want sex, they just want it from certain men. Hence, select, non-select. And at a base level, as far as getting women, my stuff just tells a man how to be in that select group. But just to understand, women, like guys think they gotta do all this stuff to get women and everything and do this extra, or women are tough on them. Well, yeah, on them in particular, but women trying to give it away. And one of the ways is a dick appointment. And a dick appointment is just an appointment for him to go over and get some. And the woman's not, she ain't trying to marry the guy. She, he don't need to take her out on a date or anything. It's just that. We used to just call it booty call, but now the women, they taking control over it. They taking control over their own sexuality. They being aggressive. And, I know some people gonna see this, say, nah, Rom, they not doing that. Well, yeah, they are. Do a YouTube search on the term dick appointment. You know what, and somebody had, I just casually saw the term from one of my supporters and stuff, right? And I saw the term and I was like, hey, let me check this out. And I just did, a casual YouTube search on it. The number of videos there from different women, I mean, the women now, these are women. And just to be clear, because sometimes people like bringing race into it, these are women of all races, and they are telling other women how to prepare for the dick appointment, how to get ready for it. And I'm like, wow. And I'm thinking to myself, but I get pushback when I tell men that women actually want to have sex. I get pushback. Hey, you got these the women doing it. Indeed, like on IG, I follow a couple of women's pages where they just really teaching the women just basic sex appeal. And I mean, they doing dance moves, everything. I mean, literally. Shoot, you got some women content creators, they showing women how to do the different positions. How to properly ride that man, how to properly prop themselves up for doggy style. Shoot. And I'm like, okay, that should be obvious. But see, I think a lot of men ain't really paying attention to what women are actually doing. Like a lot of guys think they doing videos on female nature and stuff, but a lot of it's focused on the nature of women taking advantage of men. And that's a fair thing. Because let's be real, if you're not select to a woman, she has no regard for you. She has no regard at all for you. It's just like, if she could, I'm gonna tell you what, that's how deep the select, non-select thing is. Now, I haven't brought out the terms in a while, but this is how deep it is. If a woman could limit even her friend zone to just select men, she'll do so. Usually when they prefer not to deal with non-select men at all. If they have to for a special reason, they'll tolerate them. And that's just a reality because they're not turned on sexually. One thing about women, understand something. Whenever they encounter a man, they evaluate him sexually, no matter what. They always evaluate him sexually. And, I got a cat out here. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's a cat out here. Now my cat, the cat just finds its way to me. Anyway, many women, really, they just want some. Even to the point they're gonna yell for it, Seriously, they just want some and they prepare for it. When they looking at guys, they evaluating a man sexually. And they looking at him, they looking at him from head to toe. Let's be clear on that, because you get a lot of men to think, well, it's just the face, it's just the face. No. Women are looking at the entire body, including his print. And they trying to gauge in his personality as best as possible how down he is, just to give him some. Because a lot of women like that. These women want something badly. Indeed, you got whole Reddits. Talking about women complaining about having dead bedrooms, or talking about their adultery and stuff. Because what they cheating for? You know? Now everything they say publicly, publicly they'll say whatever. That's just to save face. But no, they want the D. They want the D. And let me speaking of face, because of course you got a ton of guys think, oh, it's just the face, it's just the face. The face ain't, the man's face ain't like thrusting in that woman. His tongue maybe. At best, his tongue. Shoot, they looking at that man's print. They looking at how he moves. They looking at, does he move it? Does he have that body that can pick them up and slam them around? Does he have that attitude like he will dominate in the bedroom? You know? Shoot, that's why some women, they ain't tripping too much off of his face. His face don't, except to see if he got the facial expressions, look like he's a dominant man. Seriously. And a lot of guys just don't get that one point. They think it's just some aesthetic or something. It's like, nah, they looking at all of that. They looking at all of that. They looking at a man, see how, trying to gauge how he would look naked. Oh, and trust me, they definitely check out the print. I'm just gonna be real with that. They definitely check out the print. Whatever their preference is in a man's size, they trying to get some indication. Heck, somewhere, I'm gonna tell you something deep. I never forget, there was an occasion where it was a group of men and women together, and they were sitting around talking about why a man would be select to them or not select, using those terms. And they were looking at one man and they said he was being select. They weren't talking about his face. They were like looking at his hands and feet. They were like, he got big hands and feet, so they think he got something else big. Oh yeah, women be looking at that. Like when they looking at shoes, they ain't just looking at the style, they looking at how big those feet are, because it's that general thought that a man's hands and feet represent how big his dick is. Nah, that's how deep it is. That's how deep it is and everything. Oh, for the ladies watching, I wear size 12 shoes and I wear extra large gloves. Oh man, but nah, that's how it go. And like I said, y'all don't have to believe, because I know there's some guys, they'll watch this, probably thumb it down and everything. I say just do a YouTube search on dick appointment and watch how many women's videos pop up talking about it. These are women now. These are women. You check it out. And that's why I'm saying, that's why I've said the key, Rom's key. I know everybody teach all these other elements of game and all of that. That's cool. But mine has always been just be that man that has sex appeal and stuff. That's my school of thought. If you turn that woman on sexually, and it's the whole package that turn them on. That's one of the reasons I talk about body game. They gotta wanna see your body naked. And just to be clear on that, it's not one particular body. So women like all types of bodies. That's why I say tribe. That's why a man should focus on the women who seem turned on by his whole physicality. And I do mean whole physicality. All right? So anyway, that's all I have for now. And I'll get back with you. Peace and blessings.